All right, we're here at the stand of Fandom Press, and we're here with
Allen Freeman.
You do the handshake. How you doing? How you doing? All right, and let people know what you guys do.
Okay, I've been putting out small press publications, comics, anthologies, etc. since 1984. I started putting out mini comics and then worked my way up to the digest size books, which is roughly this size. And then, let's see, from 1985 to 2000, I put out 33 issues of Slambang. Right. And I won some awards in some of the fanzines, Comic FX and Small Press Comic Explosion. Different books were giving me awards for the anthology. And then I didn't put out anything from 2000 to until, well, 1990. That's what it was.
It's been working.
Yeah, 1990 to, well, then I went to work for some of the gaming companies for 10 years or so. And then I got back into this in 2003, and then I started putting it out again. And I put out 7 issues, which I call Volume 2. And then now I put out, every year I put out a 200-page or so anthology, Slambang. So these are the last 4 years here.
So the fan base, did you see some of the same fans coming back for it, you know, with the gap in there, or did it come back and just with open arms?
Like some of the people left, went out of it and got busy with other things about the same time. And they are starting to come back into the fold, and every once in a while I get another person that will contribute to my Slambang that was in the ones that were in the 1980s. Yeah, that's happening all the time.
All right. So now what about the DVDs here and stuff? Yeah.
Well, I started putting some DVD packages together. I like shooting video, and I've been doing that for years. And then I got to where I could make the DVDs, and I already knew how to design the boxes and everything. So I started putting together the whole package. And in 2005, I shot 30 different people here at the S.P.A.C.E and interviewed. I just kind of went from table to table practically and did it all myself. And this was the DVD I did that year. And then the next year, 2006, I had another guy helping me, so I had 2 camera crews going around shooting. So I got like a 2-disc set that year. And this is where I shot a band from Nashville, and I put together their live show on a DVD, which they sell at their shows.
People keep wondering who we're influenced by.
Who I'm influenced
by.
There you go. Well, this is my biggest project right here, which they're showing today at the Space Show at 3 o'clock. So this is Dean Lacrone versus the Mutants of ComicCon. And my friend Dean Lacrone is an actor and a comic book publisher and artist as well.
That helps a lot.
Yeah.
It helps that we're in there in the industry.
So you know what to ask.
Right.
So he went around at the San Diego Comic-Con 2006, and every strange person or whoever we thought was strange, we'd go up and start talking to, and they would tell us just about anything, you know. And so it took me a year to edit this together, but we think it's pretty funny, and we've been at a few comic festivals have picked it up. And so the Mid-Ohio-Con last year showed the movie, and then this year Space. But we've been at a couple of indie film festivals as well. And we had a movie premiere in 2007 in California.
So you see, everything is picked back up again. So even bigger, I would say now, especially with it being played in different conventions and everything.
Yeah, we're hoping. Just recently got picked to be on the Internet Movie Database, the IMDb.com.
That means just certified. That's certified.
So now you put my name in or whatever, it'll pop up something, you know. Director, producer.
I'm starring in one of these movies. I'm an extra, stuntman. Well, I actually getting hurt because I don't know. I can't jump for nothing. So, but tell people the website. So how to.
It's fanaticpress.com, FANATICPRESS.com, and that's where I have all of these. Everything I have is up there for sale, and you can hit the PayPal buttons on it. But I started also putting out some other people's books. This is Ed Bullman. He happened to be on an episode of Wife Swap last year, and it showed him actually drawing on this comic book at the time. And I just finished putting out all 4 issues. So today I've got the last 2 parts.
All right.
So that's another project and I colored the covers on those. I do a lot of comic book coloring and inking and lettering.
Do you use what's your program of use?
Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Yeah. And I do lettering as well. Here's on the end down there is the Spudman web comic that I've been working on, that booklet on the corner there. And you can flip through that if you want. It was on Zuda.com in a contest, and we came in second. And then now it's on ShadowlineComics.com. You can see, and we put up a new page every Monday. So Shadowline is a part of Image Comics, and Zuda is a part of DC Comics. Yeah. So we're on the edge of something there, I think. And that's fun to do. I do all the coloring and lettering for that, and that's a really crazy, funny strip.
I don't think there's nothing covered that you don't do. I think that's all to it. Yeah, he does culinary arts, and he does everything.
That's one thing I haven't done yet.
Okay. Not yet. Make it on the hit list.
But I've worked for ad agencies. I worked for an ad agency in Akron, Ohio for 5 years, right out of college. And then I had my own agency for 13 years in Frankfort, Kentucky. And then I went to Sierra Online in Seattle and worked for them. And I worked for Microsoft on Crimson Skies High Road to Revenge for Xbox. And but then I've come back to Kentucky. I do mostly web design, commercial art.
You've pretty much seen everything, the highs, the lows, and back of highs again of every medium of comicdom.
That's right.
Wow, okay.
That's right. When I first started putting out some books through S.P.A.C.E. Comics out of Florence, Kentucky, and that book happened to hit right in the black and white glut of comics, and so people would order it, and I'd go to the store, did you order the book? And they'd say, yes, we sold out the day it came in. I'm like, awesome, and are you going to order more? No. So you couldn't build on anything because they were so scared that the things wouldn't sell, the black and white books.
Just a quick fix, we got it.
Just give it a try, and yeah. So that Morgana X is a book that I wrote, created, and then I did the inking and colored the covers. This is a paperback. I did this cover for the Morgana X. I did the cover, and there's a writer, Christopher Mosher, took all the stories that I'd written in the comics and then created a novel out of it. Yeah. And in the back I have a reprint of some of the black and white art from the comic book. So keep going and you'll see there you go. And I did the inking on that and wrote the story. So he based my comic stories and kind of made it all come together, and he added an origin for her. She's an assassin in a galaxy far, far away kind of thing. And he gave her an origin story there. And I'm working on a comic right now that I've got different people working on different stories, and should be out this year. But that Morgana X was a character that first Catspaw Comics put it out, and around the late 80s, and then early 90s was Sky Comics put it out. So it's been on the edge of something happening there too.
It's something. It's all there, and you're waiting for it to just kind of just cross the line.
So I haven't given up on it.
All right, well, thank you very much. People visit the website, check out, they have everything you want to check out. The comics, the novels, the film, filmography, so it's everything. Thank you very much for the interview. Yep.